Good evening and welcome to Sunset News this Monday evening. As always, we bring you news, community stories, economics, weather and sports. I am Glenora Shipura. In the news tonight, Deputy Executive Director in the Ministry of Finance and Public Enterprises, Louis Shihwameni, explains what the Public Enterprises Ownership Policy will seek to achieve in light of the government's failure to manage some of its public enterprises. Let's take a look.
You can see on page 12, the objective of this policy is as follows, and the minister was very eloquent in clarifying the objective of this policy, to clarify the role of the state and professionalize its role as a shareholder. Like I said, one of the research that was done is that the state, one of the statewide public enterprises are where it is because the state as a shareholder has not been playing its role as a professional shareholder, and we have delineated in terms of what a professional shareholder will be looking like.
We apologize for the poor sound quality in the previous video. Moving on, during the 100th anniversary of the Republic of Turkey, Industrialization and Trade Deputy Minister Verna Sinibo said that the Namibian government knows that the Turkey and Namibia bilateral relationship is lacking and that hopes to see more light investment projects shortly. Elizabeth Kaibes reports.
Guided by the visionary leadership of Mustafa Kemal Ataturk and the relentless spirit of its people. For 100 years, Turkey has stood as a testament to the power of transformation, the importance of secularism, and the boundless potential of a nation united in purpose. From the ancient ruins of Ephesus to the modern skylines of Ankara, Turkey is a blend of history and progress, tradition and innovation. Your Excellency, the past year, after the devastating earthquakes of 2022, must have been challenging to many of the Turkish people. But their resilience, as they continue to rebuild their homes and lives with the support of the Turkish government, is being admired by all of us.
In our next story, Dr. David Namwandi, founder of the International University of Management, has urged its graduates to be innovative and those with bankable business plans to apply for seed capital from his foundation to create jobs and help solve youth unemployment. During the IUM graduation ceremony held on Friday, where 832 graduates were capped, the former education minister said the curriculum has deliberately infused 21st century skills and entrepreneurial components to make sure graduates are adaptable in the workplace. My dear graduates, the world in which you find yourself is for the survival of the fittest. You have to get to struggle to achieve your goals. Remember, where there is no struggle, there is no innovation and no progress. That is the unwritten law. If you did not succeed in one area, try the other. Be rest assured you will make a mark in one area or another, but just keep moving as opportunity does not offer itself to cowards, he said. Now, since last year, the IUM has produced a total of 2,804 graduates, and Namwandi stressed that they aim to transform their students for them to be able to transform the world, unlock their potential to make them free thinkers. Now, Vice Chancellor Professor Osmond Mwandemele said that the role of education in development and in combating poverty, ignorance, disease, and other socio-economic challenges is incontestable. He also said that IUM is thus committed to empowering our people with a quality education that will equip them with knowledge and skills that will enable them to become better informed and knowledgeable and thus be capable of dealing with socio-economic challenges in society. Now, in our Story of the Day segment, President Hage Geingob condemned the violence in Palestine. We take a look at this after this break.
Neo Paints has established a 67-year Namibian legacy, creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation for the Namibian people. We pride ourselves in being a 100% Namibian-owned company, investing in our country and our people by employing and empowering true Namibians. With every brushstroke, Neo Paints commits to our quality guarantee and always delivering a coat of excellence. At Neo Paints, we always stay true to our country. We are as Namibian as you.
President Hage Geingob condemned the violence in Palestine, saying he has learned that there are two types of human beings in this world, those that are very superior and holy, and those that are hunted down and butchered in Palestine. Jemima Biekas reports. Let's take a look.
More fair and equitable global multilateral system. They're talking about that as reminded by what is happening in this world. So I should have asked us all at the beginning to observe a minute of silence or moment of silence, first for those in Namibia whom we have lost, the leaders, the author of our national anthem, and those who are being butchered in Palestine. We have learned that there are two types of human beings in this world. There are those who are apparently very superior and holy, and their lives cannot be touched. But there are others you can just butcher like dogs or whatever, hunting them down, children. The same thing. So to honor all those, may we observe the moment of silence.
After the break, we take a look at the inspiring journey that led to the founding of Marco Polo, otherwise known as a beacon of hope in Gobabis. We tackle this on the other side of this.
eTicket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nmh.com.na.
What is Gustav Uitz shares his inspiring journey in founding Marco Polo, a beacon of hope for the Gobabis young people, offering free chef and waitress training. He is transforming lives and creating a path to prosperity. Jemima Debele reports.
My name is Gustav. I'm from Marco Polo. So I started this company for helping the youth around in Namibia in hospitality, in field of chef and waiters. So I started this program because I see there's a help need in Namibia for the youth who just lying down at home and doing nothing. So I start to make this program in Kobabes, and I do this for free. Just to helping the youth, the one who failed grade 10, and the one who just staying home doing nothing. We start in Kobabes at library. Our office is at library. Our classes, they are at the library. So we do this training on different way. We do the chef, they attend for 6 months. And the waiters, they attend for 2 months, and then job attachment after the 2 months. So the chef, they do 6 months, and after 6 months, they go for job attachment. We start this program since last year. And then on last year, we start on October, 15 October, until now. So the first group, there is already 15 students, they start working permanent job.
Economic news follows shortly.
Hello and welcome to today's Sports Rep Show.
I am your host, Jesse Jackson Kauraika. In replay, Namibia, who had won the toss for the first time on this tour.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, starting off with tennis news, both on the WTA for women's and
Getting into our economic news, while commercial banks finance local small and medium enterprises, they are focused on targeting the construction sector as the property can be easily repossessed if clients default. The sentiments were shared by Hafeni Hamukoto, a senior associate at BFS Fund Managers, at a presentation on SME financing in Namibia hosted by the Institute of Public Policy Research. Let's take a look.
That's probably because of their mandate. So it's very difficult to actually give you a context to say that, okay, how much does FNB spend on, out of their total loan book, for example, how much do they spend on SMEs, or bank window for net bank or the other commercial bank. So, but then the idea is that really that these various products that are there available for SMEs, but the one strict thing is that always security comes into play. So what we actually found out is that as much as the banks are financing SMEs, they are mostly targeted to the construction industry. And there is a simple reason, because construction, when you are building something, you have an asset there. So the bank is fine, just like when it comes to home loans, they still contribute, they still the biggest chunk of the bank's credit bill, because they know if you can't pay, they are going to kick you out of the house. So it's the same thing with the commercial when it comes to SMEs. But obviously, for the sake of SMBC, there's various products, and each bank is unique in offering its own product. I think probably one of the most common ones is overdraft, but then it's, the banks do offer this, but obviously every bank has its own restrictions. For example, FNB, for this really micro, small, they only go out to 100,000, one bank goes to 1 million. And then if you look at, for example, business revolving credit, it's a traditional loan, but then obviously now with the new scheme that actually was, I think, a copy from South Africa, as I mentioned.
Let's take a look at our economic indicators. The Namibian dollar trades against the British pound at 22.84, against the euro at 19.98, against the US dollar at 18.85. $2 Namibian dollars and 58 cents gets you one Chinese yuan. On the commodities market, copper and platinum went up while gold and Brent crude oil went down. Brent crude oil trading at 2.21%, going for $87.51 per barrel.
We are so excited to be kickstarting your morning with entertainment. Everything was happening during this past weekend.
Yes.
Exciting news. Wow, no, she was killing it already.
In my opinion, I don't see anything wrong with him serving the full term.
As well as keeping you informed on the issues that you need to know happening in and around our country.
Getting into our international news, impeding relief supplies to Gaza's population may constitute a crime under the International Criminal Court's jurisdiction, the court's top prosecutor told a news conference in Egypt yesterday. Karim Khan also said Israel must make discernible efforts without further delay to make sure civilians receive basic food and medicine. Aid supplies to Gaza have been minimal since Israel began bombarding the densely populated Palestinian enclave in response to a deadly attack by its ruling militant group Hamas on the 7th of October. Israeli officials have said that food, water and medicines have been coming in through the Egyptian border and that it is expected the quantities to rise. United Nations officials have said that aid supplies are limited and do not correspond to the huge need on the ground. In our next story, German Chancellor Olaf Scholz said his country was willing to invest in gas and critical minerals in Nigeria, Africa's largest oil producer, as he started a two-nation visit to sub-Saharan Africa. This is the third visit to the region by Scholz in 2 years and comes as conflicts elsewhere highlight the growing importance of an energy-rich region in which Berlin has traditionally had little involvement in. On gas, he welcomes that Nigeria was working to expand its LNG capacity, adding that an energy partnership was an important element of the German-Nigerian partnership and that Germany wanted to make progress overall in the expansion of renewable energies. Tinubu said he had a very deep discussion on the issues of gas and encouraged German business to invest in pipelines in Nigeria. We'll be right back with the weather after this.
Welcome to What's Cooking, where culinary passion meets expert insights.
Somebody must really want to cook and want to cook good food.
Immerse yourself in the bustling world of professional kitchens as top chefs create mouth-watering dishes. Join us for in-depth interviews as our host explores the experiences and expertise of our guest chefs. Don't miss out. Tune in to What's Cooking on NTV every Friday at 2100 hours and let the culinary adventure begin.
Let's take a look at our weather predictions for tomorrow. Okay, we seem to be having some technical difficulties. We're going to go for a quick commercial break.
Welcome to My.NA Cars, your ultimate destination for everything automotive.
I am your host, Diana Master. Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Discover the latest models, innovative technologies, and expert insights from our passionate hosts. Learn essential maintenance tips and get exclusive behind-the-scenes access to the automotive industry. Don't miss My.NA Cars on NTV every Thursday at 2100 hours. Tune in and ignite your passion for automobiles.
Good evening and welcome to your Sunset News Sports section. I am Jesse Jackson Kauraitha. Mountain biker and cyclist Vera Luza was a thoroughly deserved recipient of Namibia's Sports Commission's highest honor in Saturday night conclusion of the sports year 2023 held at the Dome in Swakopmund. Paralympic athlete was another coat at the forefront following the successful year for many of the familiar sprinters such as world silver medals Ananias Shikongo and Johannes Nambala. Namibia Media Holdings journalists Brian Munango and Andrew Pullman were also among the winners of the night. It was indeed a great evening for Namibia Media Holdings as a company. Both the FNB Unam Rugby Club's men's team and the Unam Steenbokkies emerged victorious in Saturday's Eagles Night Day of the Dolphin Rugby Tournament held at the Tamareskia Stadium in Swakopmund. Unam, despite conceding some players to some of the other compiled teams that entered, defeated Grootfontein in the semi-final and then progressed to take on the 061 Rangers, who had defeated Dolphin in their semi-final match. Afis Park in Windhoek witnessed an accelerating sporting weekend as teams from across the country met up to compete in the highly anticipated Metropolitan Gravity Cup. With various sports coats on display, the event showcased a remarkable display of talent and teamwork as well as fierce competition on the hockey court. The Windhoek High School boys under-19 first team emerged as champions, claiming first place. That is all we had for you tonight. Good night.
Neopaints has established a 67-year Namibian legacy, creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation for the Namibian people. We pride ourselves in being a 100% Namibian-owned company, investing in our country and our people by employing and empowering true Namibians. With every brushstroke, Neopaints commits to our quality guarantee and always delivering a coat of excellence. At Neopaints, we always stay true to our country. We are as Namibian as you.
Welcome to My.NA Cars, your ultimate destination for everything automotive.
I am your host, Diana Master. Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Discover the latest models, innovative technologies, and expert insights from our passionate hosts. Learn essential maintenance tips and get exclusive behind-the-scenes access to the automotive industry. Don't miss My.NA Cars on NTV every Thursday at 2100 hours. Tune in and ignite your passion for automobiles.
Henties Bay can expect sunny weather with a minimum of 13 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 21 degrees Celsius. Rehoboth can expect a minimum of 14 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 33 degrees Celsius. Katima Mulilo can expect some showers with a minimum of 20 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 32 degrees Celsius, while Oshakati will be experiencing sunny weather with a minimum of 18 and a maximum of 37 degrees Celsius. You're still watching Sunset News. Let's take a look at the highlights from today's broadcast. President Hage Geingob condemned the violence in Palestine, saying he has learned that there are two types of human beings in this world, those that are very superior and holy, and those that are hunted down and butchered in Palestine. In a ruling, Windhoek High Court Judge Christy Liebenberg handed down a prison sentences of up to 30 years to two American citizens, Marcus Thomas and Kevin Townsend. Both the FNB Unam Rugby Club's men's team and the Unam Steenbokkies emerged victorious in Saturday's Eagle Night Day of the Dolphin Rugby Tournament held at the Tamareskia Stadium in Swakopmund. And with that, we've come to the end of the broadcast. Make sure you join Sunset News on Facebook, on all the Animate platforms on weekdays, as well as on our website, oneup2.com. Sunset News screens on DSTV channel 285 and GoTV channel 25 every weekday from 7:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. I am Glenora Shipura, and this has been Sunset News. Don't end your day without us.